up? My name is Ashley. I'm with Black Sheep Goods, and one of the things that I love doing is ice dyeing. It's like a little bit different from tie dyeing because what you actually do is you use the ice as sort of a way to draw the dye color out, and it creates this watercolor effect that looks floral sometimes. So I'm going to show you guys how I do it. Alright, so here's my setup. I have tubs with these little grates on top of it so that we put the clothes on top and the dye. Once the ice melts, it gets caught into the tub so I don't have a big dye mess on my hands. So what you do first is you have the clothes that you want to dye. You do a soda ash wash on them. Grab my gloves. Always want to protect your hands. Soda ash can be abrasive. So what it is, it's actually a fixive. So it is what makes the dye adhere to the clothing, to the fibers.
So, and you soak that for how long?
For 20 minutes. So once I have that all soaked, all you do is wring it out. Here's one of the sweatshirts I'll be dyeing. Just place it down. Scrunch it up. So I don't tie anything, I just kind of make it bunchy and just like that.
And is it any fabric that can take, or does it have to be cotton based, or?
It depends on the kind of dye you use. So you, the dye that I use, you have, it adheres to natural fabrics like cotton, wool, rayon. So most of this is cotton or rayon. So if I'm doing multiple colors at a time, I'll take a couple of the same article of clothing and put it on it. Little area. After I finish squeezing out all of the soda ash water, I will have all of these grates covered in clothes.
Awesome.
And then we'll do the ice and the next steps. We have all of our clothes all wringed out or wrung out and set on top of our little grates here. I already picked out my dyes. So I get the dyes from Dharma Trading Company. They're fiber active dyes. And so now the next step, ice. Okay. Break it up. Oh. This is where I get a good workout. So all you want to do spread it in the ice. Come back through, split it out. If there's any sides or any parts that are too open that need more ice, I'll come back around and put some more ice on top. So there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's kind of just making sure that it's all covered up as much as you can. It's sometimes a little tough because they just want to fall over and out into the bins, so. So now we have our ice. my trusty spoon for putting all the dye on top now. So you want to make sure that you have protective gloves, or else your hands will just be all different colors for at least a few days. So it's really cool. Some of the, let me get a little bit more ice. Some of the dyes, they actually are made up of a bunch of other colors put together. So like the color black is made up of all the colors of the rainbow dye powder. So whenever you put it on top of the ice, it doesn't liquefy all the way, so it doesn't create a black color. It is able to shine, all the different colors shine through.
Oh, that's very interesting.
So it's really fun to see once you put it all on there. So we'll come back and make sure these edges are covered up as best as it can. So this color dye, get my gloves on. It looks like this kind of periwinkle kind of color.
And is this the black?
This is called Hydrangea. So this one, it turns purple at first, but then it starts separating to a pink and blue color once it starts fading, or once the ice starts pulling the color through.
Oh,
So you can kind of see the pinks.
looks like
and the
amethyst
blues.
crystal.
This is one of my favorite colors. Reminds me of like a unicorn. So you just want to sprinkle it. All over. Make sure you get your edges. But the ice is going to kind of dilute the color a little bit so that it's not so harsh like in some tie-dyes.
It looks pretty just how it is, to be honest.
Right? It's so cool how the colors come out. Wash that off. Alright, so here is the Safari Gray color.
And what color does this yield?
So this is somewhat like a black. Well, it reacts just like a black would, and it draws out the different colors that it's made up of. So you can see it's just this like tannish kind of color. Once you start putting it on here, and the water gets on it,
Then it becomes like
it turns blue. And then once the blue kind of starts coming down, you'll see all the other colors start to expose out. So you'll see some reds, some yellows, some like yellows coming through, like that piece right there.
I'm fascinated how the ice looks. It looks so pretty.
It's so cool looking, just as it is, right?
They look like crystals.
Especially once the color starts to come through.
Oh, I can see the yellows.
So then you're gonna do the rest of them. And once some of the ice is all melted, I'll pull them out and you'll get to see what it looks like. Okay, so the ice is pretty much melted. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some things out. So you can see this is the gray. So you can see how
Oh, it's beautiful.
It turns it into this like watercolor effect because of the ice and how when the ice melts, it draws all the dye. That's really fun. Tool belt that I did, that's cool. Super fun. So you don't ever know what it's gonna come out to look like. So like this is the gray color, but it doesn't look like much gray. Just looks like a whole bunch of the other colors all together. It's like the most fun thing about it. And then here, let's check out some of this. So here's what that purple looked like. And all the white, that's whenever I scrunch it up, the white is where the dye wasn't able to get to. Hey, this one turned out really cool.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
So neat. So that one color kind of creates this color scheme of like blues and purples.
That's so pretty.
Any others that let's try take out this guy. That one's really neat. These like reds and oranges. So cool. So I'm going to wring some out and then you gotta just wash them in the dryer or wash them in the wash machine and then dry it just regularly all by themselves, and then you should be good to go to put them in with all your regular clothes. So I hope you had fun learning how to ice dye, and I can't wait to see if you guys test it out for yourself. This is some of the pieces that are finished. This is one of the ponchos. So you can see all the purples and blues here. Some of my other favorites. This is a sage color. It comes out with some yellows and blues and this really cool like mossy green color. And this is one of my favorite little crop sweatshirts. And then some of these.
I think it's important to know, if you can't tie-dye and you don't want to tie-dye, that you go to
blacksheepgoods.com. Because all the tank tops are $15 and t-shirts are $20 and our sweatshirts are $30. So it's really affordable and great summer wear.
And it's great for festivals because festival season is upon us.
Yes, so if you are going to be heading to Bonnaroo, come find me. I will have all of my ice-dyed goods ready for everybody to shop.
Yes! Yeah. Awesome! Thank you so much, Ashley.
Thanks. Bye!